Lightly in the pre-fight build-up here than any opponent I have known him to fight. And yet, he claims privately who's been seasoned by sparring with Joe Frazier. Indeed, he's been a sparring partner of Joe's down in Kingston, Jamaica. Now, he's got a sense of where it's at. Till for round one. Wins the fight. Good left there by Norton. That excited the crowd. So that it's possible for a man to win more rounds than the other man and still lose the fight. That's what happened once to Floyd Patterson here in California when he fought Jerry Quarry. One other thing about California, Norton trying to make good use of that left and succeeding. And missed the second round. 1 minute gone in it. Left is getting into Ali. Truth is, Ali looks sluggish up to this point. You have to wonder, Yancey. We saw Ali last night at a party, actually. He wasn't doing anything, just sitting there. You have to wonder if he's taking Norton too lightly.
That is true. I don't think he's going to take him too light. I mean, just a matter of he gets to North there. Clay is doing it one of the guys, a smart fighter. And he got a stand-up fighter, and I don't think any stand-up fighter can whip him.
Well, that's pretty bluntly spoken. The right got into Ali and then a left. And Norton is coming after him. If nothing else, Norton's confidence is growing. A left to the stomach. Nancy Dundee has bluntly said that Norton does a lot of things right for Ali. At the end of this round, by the way, for our stations around the country, if we get a chance, we're going to give them an opportunity to identify themselves. Half a minute to go in the second round. Not a bad round for Kenny Norton. Well, we're approaching the end of round two. We'll return with more of ABC's Wide World of Sports right after this message from our local stations. Back in the San Diego Sports Arena, the start of round three. I gave Kenny Norton the better of it in the second round. Ali in the white trunks is back to you. The two standing in ring center. There hasn't been much movement by Ali in this fight. He appears sluggish. But inside of his right glove, he had marked down KO in 3. So that while he didn't announce it or didn't predict, this was the round he apparently wanted to knock Ken Norton out of. Norton's stance gets more and more open as the fight progresses, and he's vulnerable to the right. Now you see Ali, for the first time, beginning to dance. Up on the toes, circling to the left, flicking the left. Now the public is beginning to see the first touch of Muhammad Ali. We're just past the minute mark in round three. Well, they're getting a vision of the dancer here with the left flicking in. This is the way Ali usually likes to handle his opponents. This is vintage Ali. Once again, let's go to Yancey Durham. What do you make of it, Yance?
Well, he's beginning to bounce. He's on his toes, and Kid is following right behind him all the time there. If Kid would check him a little bit, he would do much better, but he's following around. He's going to get hit.
Yancey Durham, Joe Frazier's manager. They're going to bring Joe in the next round because with only 45 seconds left, it looks like what Ali wrote in the inside of his glove isn't going to hold. There was a time when he could make predictions and make them stick. That was a lot of years ago, and Ali is now 30, close to 31. Kenny Norton turns his right foot, often appearing to be off balance. I want to talk next round to Joe Frazier about that, who sparred with him so often. We're approaching the end now of round three. Round four coming up. Kenny Norton of San Diego has the crowd, of course, very much with him. Ali started sluggishly, won the first as I saw it, lost the second round as I saw it, and then started to fight the Ali way as you see him now doing. On the toes, circling steadily to the left, keeping the opponent on the move, using the full ring. Norton said he wanted to cut the ring in half on Ali. He didn't even have to do it in the first two rounds because Ali showed no movement. Now take a look at that right leg, will you, of Kenny Norton. See the way it lags back? What do you make of that, Joe? You sparred with the guy.
I would say, otherwise, this is the way Kenny moves to get his power. Otherwise, a lot of guys move different kind of ways to get their power. And I think this Bobby Ken's way of moving.
That, of course, was Joe Frazier, former heavyweight champion of the world and the only man ever to have beaten Muhammad Ali. Now you see Norton with Ali in the corner, and Ali is just blocking the blows with his gloves and arms. But, of course, the action encourages the fans here in the San Diego Sports Arena. Angie, what's going on with Muhammad? I don't see any movement, any punches.
He's starting to wear this guy out. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of direction to what he's doing. He knows what it's all about, Howard.
Angie Dundee, the trainer of Muhammad Ali, sitting just over past Joe Frazier. We're coming to you live from the San Diego Sports Arena on ABC's Wide World of Sports. Muhammad Ali against Kenny Norton. Fourth round, a little more than a minute to go. And an almost startlingly dull Ali. Apart from the third round where he had steady movement, he's been doing very little. Angie Dundee says he's wearing Norton down. One wouldn't think that with his experience, 41 victories, 1 defeat, he'd have to wear down a man who's never really fought a class opponent. Although Kenny Norton does have 30 victories against only 1 defeat. Well, I guess the crowd now senses that Ali is doing nothing, while Norton presumably may be punching himself out, so the crowd is beginning to boo. Ten seconds left in round 4. But we're back live at the San Diego Sports Arena. The bell for the start of round 5. Ali in the white, Norton in the blue. So far, a tame fight, a sluggish fight. Little, if any, movement by Ali. Why? It's hard to figure. Has he gone back that far? That's not easily believable. But certainly Kenny Norton's confidence is building up. This unknown, unheralded youngster who really didn't seem to belong in the same ring with Ali. One wonders when Ali is going to begin to move. Oh, there may have been one other time I've seen him fight this way. That was in that rematch at Madison Square Garden against Floyd Patterson, where Ali did virtually nothing for 5 rounds and then sprung into action and quickly ended the process. Whether or not he can do that against a young kid with the body of Norton, I don't know. Well, while virtually nothing continues to happen in this fight, a reminder, tomorrow on ABC, a sports tripleheader beginning at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the NBA basketball playoffs, the Knicks against the Bullets. Then my magazine show, this time with a bartender in the island of Mallorca to celebrate the opening of the baseball season, because the bartender's name is Kurt Flood, the former All-Star center fielder of the National League. And then finally, live, the Atlanta 500 stock car race, which will not be seen in Atlanta and the surrounding areas. That's a tripleheader on ABC Sports tomorrow over most of these stations. We are coming up to the 2-minute mark. 1 minute left in round 5. You can figure this out for yourself. This has been nothing like Muhammad Ali, except for the third round with some dancing and some movement. He has been substantially in ring center, not his bag at all. This is a scheduled 12-rounder. Left got into Norton then, but he wasn't hurt. Some thought he had been, but he wasn't. Here's Ali directly above us in the corner as the clock runs down for round 5.
The living room. The living room.
Well, it's the start of round 6. And as one looks back on the first 5 rounds, either Kenny Norton is a smarter, much better fighter than anybody thought, or Muhammad Ali has gone back a lot more than one could have reasonably believed. What do you think, Joe Frazier?
Well, I think right now Ken a very smart fighter. He's good. He's been with me for like 5 years, and I think he know the ropes. As a lot of people think he know the ropes out there. He know what he's doing.
Yeah, the crowd was excited by that. Ali back in the corner, right above us. Well, we're a minute into the 6th round, and it's just getting interesting. If Ali can do something more than he's done, he's going to have to do it, start doing it. We're almost a minute and a half into the 6th round. Angelo, Angie, what is wrong with your fighter? Tell me now. Tell me after this little bit right here, Howard. All right, we'll see what happens in this little bit right here. That was Angelo Dundee. As a reporter, I can only say Ali's arms seem heavy and listless. No snap to the punches. And where is that old movement on the toe? Circling, circling, circling. 40 seconds left in round 6.
Keep that up, baby. That's it. Turn it under. Underneath.
25 seconds left. Not what you would call a scintillating effort, is it? Ten seconds left in round 6. The bells for round 7. We're coming to you live from the San Diego Sports Arena. Ali in the white against Kenny Norton in the blue. And for those of you just joining us, it's been a curious affair. There's been virtually no movement by Ali, only in the 3rd round when he moved on his toes, as he is suggesting he may do right now. He has not been fighting the kind of fight we have seen him fight so many times in the past, and now that we're as far along as the 7th round against so unheralded a fighter as Kenny Norton, well, you have to begin to wonder. You know, all the talk's been about the heavyweight triangle, and nobody's paid any attention to Norton. Dick Sadler's been in town this week, reportedly met with Herbert Muhammad, Ali's manager. As you know, Yancey Durham and Joe Frazier are both here with me at ringside. But the way this thing is moving along, we may not be hearing so much about an Ali Foreman.
living room, Tom.
Minute and a half. left in round 7. Still no real action by Ali. Now here in California, one doesn't even conjecture with the scoring. At least that's been my experience. Remember, the winner of a round gets anywhere from 1 to 5 points. The loser gets anywhere from none to 4. You just can't tell how the referee and the two judges are scoring. The referee is Frank Rustage. The judges are Hal Rickards and Fred Hayes, all veteran boxing men. But you can win a fight on rounds and still lose the fight in California on the total point system because of the system of scoring. Incidentally, you can also lose a fight on a foul in this case, which is a reminder of Pink and Phil Scott days in the Jack Sharkey era. In another tame episode, round 7 is moving sluggishly toward its end. Half a minute left. And if possible, we're going to give our stations around the country again the opportunity to identify themselves.
Let's go. Come on with that, baby. 10 seconds. Let's go. Let's go.
Round is about to end.
Put him under.
And just a moment, we'll break back with more of Wide World of Sports right after this message from our local station. All right, we're back for round 8. And Ali just hasn't been right. And I think he may have cracked a tooth in his mouth, judging by the way he's holding his mouth. Not with his hands, of course, but the mere structure of the mouth. Norton is growing in confidence. Let's see if we can get Dr. Ferdy Pacheco to tell us. Ferdy, is there anything wrong with Muhammad's mouth?
No, I think he's loosened a tooth, but there's no fracture. There's no broken anything. There's nothing,
Well, what do you think is wrong with him? Ferdy, what do you think is wrong with the fighter?
There's not much wrong with him right now. He's fighting pretty good, Howard.
Well, that, of course, is from a corner where the good Dr. Pacheco naturally identifies with Muhammad Ali. There's a little movement. There's some movement. Still no punching, and especially in the right hand, no snap at all. There's the flicking left. This is round 8. We've gone 1 minute and 10 seconds into round 8. And Joe Frazier, I think that Ali has been trying. I just don't think it's there.
I think he's been trying to take Ken out. Like I say, I worked with Ken for 5 years, and he knows the ropes. He's a very good fighter. He knows what he's doing out there. He's not taking any chances. He's not giving no more than he can take.
Okay, Joe Frazier again. He probably knows more about Ken Norton than anybody else around because of those 5 years of sparring with him. Minute and 45 into round 8. We are coming to you live on ABC's Wide World of Sports from the San Diego Sports Arena. The last time Ali appeared on Wide World Live was September of '66 against the Southpaw from Germany, Karl Mildenberger, that one via the satellite. And Ali didn't fight well that night. He was puzzled by the Southpaw stance, but nothing like this.
Take the fight, Tim. GG. GG.
2.5 minutes now gone in round 8. This thing could be a silent movie. You see the countdown. Back live in the San Diego Sports Arena. The bell for round 9. Only 4 rounds left in Ali. While it's possible he's ahead on the scorecard, and probably is, you never know in California, though, and especially in a lad's hometown, he has been not very much today. Note that they're in ring center. Remember the pre-fight interview with Norton? He said he wanted to cut the ring in half. He hasn't even had to do it by his own precepts because Ali hasn't moved. As a matter of fact, for much of the fight, Norton has controlled Ali but hasn't taken advantage of it because his left is too slow in its delivery and comes from too far away. It's a little bit of what we saw from Ali against Joe Frazier. Taking a rest against the ropes, and that cost Ali in the Frazier fight. You remember the 11th round when Joe tagged Ali with a rugged left hook and Ali wobbled all over the ring. In my opinion, that was the turning point of that fight in Frazier's favor. Oh. Missing, low, slow, no snap. Well, the crowd overrated that blow. Didn't really connect. Ali slipped it. One wonders if after this exhibition, Ali will still be proclaiming George Foreman an amateur. Less than a half a minute to go in round 9. Kenny Norton, not only lasting, but who can tell about the scoring? Well, we're coming to you live from the San Diego Sports Arena, round 10. Believe it or not, round 10 is underway. Kenny Norton in the blue trunks against Muhammad Ali in the white. In a fight that has been anything in the world but exciting. Interesting only in the fact that Ali has shown so little against this relatively unknown heavyweight whose chief claim to fame previously, apart from the San Diego area, had been the fact that he was a sparring partner for the former heavyweight champion, Joe Frazier. He's been the aggressor in the fight, even though he hasn't really known how to take advantage of it. Ali has been, well, we've been watching.
Come on, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go.
Ali again with the gloves up against the ropes. Ali showing no movement and looking tired as Norton lifted him up a little bit off the ground. Things grow curiouser and curious. Round 10, minute and a half gone. Ali hasn't gotten that left in this afternoon the way he usually does. It wasn't a quick snapping thing.
Come on, DG. Come up on that left.
Crowd now beginning to exhort Kenny Norton. Ali couldn't take advantage of the off-balance Norton. Norton appears so much younger, so much stronger. There's that right to the midsection. And Joe Frazier is exhorting Norton to keep those blows into the midsection, which is now becoming a more open target. Now Norton's left is getting in there before Ali's. We're in round 10 with 10 seconds to go. As you see the countdown on your screen. This week, instructions from Eddie Futch, the shrewd trainer. They come out for round 11. And Ali, who has done virtually nothing all afternoon. Kenny Norton, who hasn't been a good enough fighter to take advantage of the control he's had over Ali, really, but still a fighter who's grown in confidence, and in the last round, the 10th round, began to land to the belly effectively, and even was getting the left jab in there much more quickly than he had earlier. Half a minute gone in round 11. Kenny Norton pulled a little trick there and actually laughed. Now Ali is beginning for the first time to show some fight and landing with some punches. However, Norton keeps coming at Ali, and Ali is against the ropes. Not delivering punches there, just blocking Norton's with his arms and gloves. Minute and 10 seconds gone in the 11th round. Ali is landing in this round, as you can see. He is scoring. We've got less than a minute and a half in round 11. Believe it or not, round 11. Whom do you have ahead at this point, Yancey Durham?
I have the fight even going in this round.
The fight even. How do you score the fight up to this point, Joe Frazier?
Well, I would say the fight's pretty close, you know what I mean? Very close.
Okay. Yancey Durham and Joe Frazier in agreement as to the closeness of the fight. This round, Ali is doing well. Less than a minute to go. Not my intention to make any excuses for Muhammad Ali. As you see the countdown on the clock, one has to wonder, has he gone stale from the constancy of fighting, no matter the caliber of opponent? One has to wonder, is it all suddenly going out of him? Is he now but a relic of the fighter he was? It may be too soon for all of these questions, but certainly today's performance gives one pause to wonder. Round 11 running out, as you can see. The end of track down Dick Sadler, have you, Yancey?
No, I haven't been able to talk with Dick Sadler at the present time. I'm having a meeting with some people in California Monday. So I think that we'll get Dick in and sit down and ask him just what he's going to do. Because Joe Frazier wants to fight, he's willing to fight and able. So we're not going to sit and wait for Dick Sadler. If he don't want to come in and honor his obligation with me, forget it.
Okay. Yancey Durham, you're looking at a tired Muhammad Ali. Frankly, no one gave Kenny Norton a chance as you look at the two fighters on split screen. But the fight has spoken for itself. The final round. Round 12. Joe Frazier just made a good crack. He said, what's Ali going to tell you now? That I, Joe Frazier, took all the fight out of him? Because that's what Ali said after Joe was beaten by George Foreman. Round.
fighter. That's why I say it wasn't a surprise. I worked with him for 5 years.
Well, I don't know if you heard Joe Frazier talking to me there. As we passed the minute mark in the final round, he says the fight's no surprise to him because of the years he worked with Kenny Norton. A reiteration, basically, of what he had told us earlier. Round 12. When Ali would want to be scoring heavily and is not able to do so. Norton is throwing the leather. He is not connecting. Ali has the blows blocked, but the aggressor remains Kenny Norton. There's no way in the world Ali will be able to explain the fact that he's put on this kind of show. No way. He didn't want Norton to last 12 rounds. Now we'll have to see how the scoring goes. Is tired. Ali is really tired. And he was just laughing at a party last night and joking. Now, good right bite. That right hurt Muhammad Ali. That right hurt Ali. It got in there and there's blood in Ali's mouth, too. Norton is all over. Norton is the one with the fight left in him. The countdown for the end of the fight. Ali's mouth is bloody. The left gets in and a good right. He is all over Ali. He is punching him around the ring. One could believe in miracles. Norton himself is tired. You just saw him groping for breath against the ropes, but he knows what he's doing here. Maybe there is something in hypnotism because it's worked for Kenny Norton today. The end of the fight. And this round.
Judge, Al Rickard scores it 5. Norton for Ali. Judge Fred Hayes.
I can tell you now, Kenny Norton
Ali,
has won the decision.
5 points, Norton. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Frank Rustich. 7 points, Norton. 5 points, Ali.
There it is. There it is. One of the greatest upsets again in boxing history. Kenny. Wearing the blue trunks with the white stripe, weighing in tonight at 205 pounds, the #1 ranking heavyweight in all the world, Kenny Norton. And on my left, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in tonight, 212 pounds, wearing the white trunks with the black stripe, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Also like to say happy birthday to President Marcos of the Philippines. Round 1 of a scheduled 12. Between them in 73 fights, there's only been 3 losses. 1 loss by Norton, 2 by Muhammad Ali, who slings him with a left. And Ali definitely up on the toes, Bud.
He said he'd be dancing.
Look at Kenny Norton smile at him.
Note the stiff right leg of Kenny Norton.
Norton is a stiff arm fighter, a stand-up fighter. He is not fast. And when he bores in, he becomes a pretty good target. Of course, Muhammad Ali's speed, combination. Does he still have it? That was almost a lead right. Ali's attitude in this first round toward Norton is one of scorn.
Some of his best rounds have been the first. He likes to psych an opponent out in that first round by showing him what he can do.
Each of them listed at 6'3". Norton appears a little bit taller. Ali has an 80-inch reach. Norton 79. Ali has not stopped dancing for a second. And Norton has continued to stalk him.
Less than a minute to go in the first round.
A good rally.
Norton bent a little, but he wasn't hurt.
He was covering up.
Look of anticipation in Ali's eyes.
This is the best I've seen Ali look since going back before the Joe Frazier fight, March 8, 1971.
Well, the flab is gone.
The speed has returned so far, of foot and hand. About 9 seconds left. The first round is over.
To Ken Norton. And Ali is dancing into the shuffle.
A little shuffle. Remember in his locker room interview, we asked him, did he have on his dancing shoes? He has. As Don Ohlmeyer gets a tremendous shot for you.
Wide-eyed look in Ali's face.
Regardless of what happened, because of this tremendous conditioning program of Ali, he, in at least this reporter's opinion, looks 5 to 7 years younger than he did in his last fight.
There's no question about it. For a year now, or more than a year, you've seen the layer of fat around the midriff, and you don't see it tonight.
And you don't see any on 28-year-old Kenny Norton either. Ali with a waist of 33.5 inches. Kenny Norton a 32-inch waist.
You notice the much more powerful legs of Ali.
Look at the stalking of Norton. He hasn't stopped stalking, and Muhammad Ali hasn't stopped dancing.
Norton's strategy is that when Ali is doing nothing, then he intends to hit him with a real powerful jab.
Norton has not landed a punch yet. Bundini Brown in the corner, and he is the most avid supporter Muhammad Ali will ever have.
He's the cheerleader.
I actually saw him cry real tears after Joe Frazier won at Madison Square Garden. I would be misleading you if I said that either fighter had landed a telling blow. Norton on the move. So's Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali of 1973.
And referee Dick Young has warned Bundini Brown to quiet down. He's going to throw him away from the ring. Have him ordered away.
Dick Young is without a peer as an official. He is a great one.
Best in the state.
Slap jab coming out there, thrown by Ali. Not hurting too much, but very bothersome. Good left hand by Norton. He actually picked him up by the hips and set him on the second rope. Norton picked him up.
That's something that Norton did in the first fight as well. Threw a block on him.
Ali 212, Norton 205.
It's a sweet jab he's got going.
That's the end of round number 2, and the crowd is a fabulous.
Here they are in the corner. For the first time, there was really a good exchange by both fighters. Ali decided to stand his ground and slug with Norton. Good left hook by Kenny Norton. Right by Ali. Picks off a left. And here you'll see Norton pick him up.
There it is.
All right, sit him down. There have been no knockdowns, but we have one sit down.
Give me your scoring.
I've got Ali 2-0 after 2 rounds.
Why did you give that round, just for the fans' sake? Why did you give it
Well,
to
there are 4 things that determine the scoring of round, as I mentioned before. Ring generalship, certainly Ali has that. Boxing, defense, and punching power. I think that in 3 of the categories he excels. Punching power, I give to Norton.
I can just hear some of the fans booing that. All right, here we go. This, of course, has nothing to do with the official tally, ladies and gentlemen. Bud Perillo, boxing expert, giving you his personal scoring. Round 3, we're scheduled for 12. If you joined us late, Muhammad Ali in the white trunks. Right above us now. Both men starting to perspire profusely. Right hand, and it got through, despite the good defensive try by Norton.
He hasn't missed a punch this round. That left to the body made Ali wince.
Right on the belt buckle. And Norton has showed that he likes to go with that left hand here early in this fight. 2 minutes left in round 3. A little chopping combination by Muhammad Ali, a sequence that made him famous.
Norton beginning to open up.
Oh, beautiful right-left combination by Kenny Norton. One of the things that I think I noticed about Ali, Bud, he's more able to elude punches and trouble because of his quicker.
That's right. He hasn't stopped dancing. Something on those jabs, I'll tell you.
Yes, and they're going to feel like heavyweight bombs a little bit later on if they keep getting through. Lead right hand by Muhammad Ali. They better be in condition, Bud. Because they're moving. Less than a minute to go. Round 3. Eddie Futch calling up to his man, Kenny Norton. Keep sticking, keep sticking.
It appears that Norton is trying to corner Ali and then really unload.
The question is, can Ali dance 12 rounds?
Well, he did it against Bugner. Of course, Bugner was not the puncher that Kenny Norton did.
And Bugner was not as quick a foot as his Norton. And I don't think he pursued quite as much.
Norton is certainly stepping up the pace.
Good left hand scored by Ali. A right uppercut by Ali. About 5 seconds left in the 3rd round. The end of the 3rd is over now. The referee, Dick Duggan, says something, probably asking if that's what he told him. All the technicalities going to be brought to light and strictly enforced by the great ring arbiter, Dick Young.
There's Arthur Murray over there.
You got that one by me for a minute.
I really should have said Bojangles.
Muhammad Ali has been a pro 13 years. He won his title 4 years after turning pro. 1964. Oh, Norton ran into a left hook, and now he pushes Muhammad Ali away. Muhammad Ali ricochets off the ropes. Oh, is he fast on his feet tonight, and Norton is right after him.
Norton believes that he is the stronger of the two. There's no question of that.
Norton's got a 16-inch bicep. Ali a 15, if that means anything, and I doubt that it does. that
It's
left.
the old Ali.
Yes, it is. It certainly is. If Kenny Norton beats this Ali, Kenny Norton is going to get some great, great respect. Even more than he has now. That was on the elbow of Muhammad Ali.
Put him together. Put him together.
In the corner, that's where Norton wanted him, and he gets the left hook coming out. That's what Norton's been trying to do. His strategy says get him in that corner and pound.
That made Norton do a dance.
Yeah, Norton did a bit of a shuffle of his own. About a minute left to go in round number 4. There's that left jab again. Picked off that time by Norton, who slaps it away. The hook went over the head of Norton. Look out, right above us.
I count Norton landing only 3 punches so far this round.
"15 seconds left in the round as Ali scores. That left hook by Norton was just short of a retreating Ali's chin.
First punch of the fight for Ken Norton, and he yelled at Ali. That was one hell of a right hand.
If he is going to start tiring, it might show up in the middle rounds. We'll be going to round number 5.
And he's dancing again. Shuffling. Norton still seated.
If Ali is trying to psych Norton, I would say he has failed. Round 5, and what do you have the scoring?
I scored the last round even, mostly on the basis of that great right hand.
So you got it 3-0 going.
3-0 Ali. And we've got a different Ken Norton in there now, too. Notice the way he drags his right leg.
It's always been his style. Kenny was the All-Marine champion in 65, 66, 67. Oh, good drilling left hand scored by Norton.
There's a
midsection.
different look on the face of Ali now.
Norton, who has worked so many times with Joe Frazier, is emulating Frazier to the extent of the stalk, trying to cut off the ring on Ali.
And scoring much more effectively with his jab now. He has reddened the nose of Ali.
Ali is not the same fighter in this round that he was in the first 4 rounds. Perhaps it's a coast round for him. Regroup.
120 left in the round.
Oh, chopping right hand. It glanced off the side of the head of Norton, but it was a scoring punch. Good uppercut by Norton. Right-left combination. Norton
coming on.
And Ali hangs on.
Ali landed his best punch of the fight in this round, a right hand. It didn't faze Norton.
After missing the hook with the left, Norton got the right home to the belly button.
Norton concentrating on the body, trying to bring those hands of Ali down.
Well, he's leading with that left hook up jaw high and then coming into the side of the ribs. Good right hand by Ali. The left jab by Ali. And Norton ever pressing, always on top of his man. Ali gets him with a good left hook inside. A furious exchange, a left hand on the forehead of Ali. And the round is over, and Norton screams at him in derision.
Here's the last flurry of the previous round. Butterfly trying to ward off Norton.
Here we go to round number 6. Bud Perillo gave that round to Kenny Norton. Unofficially, his scoring is 3-1. Ali still in front. The halfway mark of this 12-rounder for the North American Heavyweight Championship, but a lot more at stake, particularly for Muhammad Ali.
He has said he might retire if he loses. What would boxing do without him?
That left hook got across the glove of Ali and hit Ali's jaw.
Norton's pressing more than he ever did, even in the early rounds of the fight. He just seems so sure of himself now.
Ali still on his toes, still dancing.
He knows Ali can't hurt him, and that's why he's moving in. Or at least he thinks he can't hurt him. There's the jab I spoke about. The powerful jab of Ken Norton. There it is again.
That turned the head backwards a little bit, Ali.
When Ali lows, he's going to get hit with that jab. That's what Norton worked on so hard in training camp.
The uppercut by Ken Norton. The left hook sweeping by the chin of Ali.
Norton taking extreme chances. Just doesn't seem at all worried about Ali's punch.
Minute and a half left in round 6. I don't know why, but heavyweight champ of the world, George Foreman, is leaving.
Isn't that amazing? George can't stand for a fight to go over 2 rounds, I guess.
Norton got his man where he wants him, in that corner on the ropes.
Left hook by Ali. Good punch. Yes, he hurt
Norton again. He's hurt, Norton. Let's see how Norton responds to this pressure now. He took a couple of solid shots. And he's in throwing his own leather.
Come back, George Foreman. You're missing a great fight.
Norton going to peekaboo a little bit more.
I think Kenny's hurt.
Ali is flicking shots out there now with both hands. He appears to have shortened up his punches just a little bit.
A mouse under the left eye of Ken Norton.
The best round of the fight for either fighter. Action.
You're going to see Ken Norton staggered here by Ali. There's the right hand. Made him dance. Ken Norton has the reactions of a man who may have had just one too many.
Awfully strong in the 6th.
And he smells it now. Kenny Norton, a very tough young man.
He's going to have to exhibit all his toughness.
Norton's eyes are clear.
All his grit right now, because Muhammad Ali has had his gas tank full of confidence, filled to overflowing with that last round. The mouse is under Norton's right eye, vulnerable to the left hook. It does not appear that there's even the remotest possibility at this time, without further damage, of that eye closing or coming close to it.
He's growing an egg under the right eye.
Uppercut by Norton, slashing right hand, left, another uppercut, straightens Ali up.
Ali's hurt.
Ali took the brunt of 3 or 4 of those punches. His legs were crossed on the ropes, and Ali is in trouble holding on. Kenny Norton with a furious exchange. A brilliant comeback from the previous 3 minutes. And now Ali with a combination left-right. What a fight. 2 outstanding heavyweights. Both men have been hurt, and in this round. Oh! Chopping right hand, right on the jaw of Ali. And Ali felt that one to his ankle bone. Those 2 punches were picked off by Ali.
If ever the jaw was going to break again, that would have been the time.
Oh, he was wide open.
Bad.
And he's hurt. Ali hanging on. There's no possum. There's no cat and mouse.
20 seconds
trying
left in
to
the
hang
round.
on the last 15
seconds.
seconds of this round. Hoping for round 8. 10 seconds left in a rousing 7th round. 3 seconds left. And Ali will go to the stool this time.
Joe Frazier hit him with everything but the kitchen sink and only put him down 1.
The crowd now starting the rhythmic chant.
They're for Norton.
I think they're yelling for Norton. Norton, a 5-2 underdog.
Now the Ali chant.
So for the 6th round, Ali gained confidence. Norton has regained his with a furious 7th round.
But Ali is still dancing.
Sitting here where we do at ringside, Bud Perillo, you can almost see a change of expression in their eyes, can't you?
Oh, yes. Ali is apprehensive now. Norton has the look of confidence.
Ali is not circling with near the rapidity that the first 3 or 4 rounds invoked. A digging left hand into the rib cage of Ali. A good left hook on the jaw of Norton. Another hook on the jaw of Norton. Ali put 4 hooks together there before you could call them. I may be wrong, Bud Perillo, but it appears that at times Ali's hands are coming down a little bit.
I think he's still moving very well, Chick, for the 8th round.
There is no doubt about that. I think it can be safely said both men are moving very well, considering the tempo of the fight.
The difference in Ali is that he has forgotten how to finish fighters. It looked like he could have finished Ken Norton in the 6th round. He let him off the hook.
Kenny Norton has knocked out 22 men in his 30 victories. Muhammad, of course, has had 31 knockouts in his 40 victories. Good combination left-right. Ali scoring. 1 minute left in round number 8. Our unofficial scoring, or Bud Perillo's of the Los Angeles Herald-Examiner, has it 4-3 now. Ali still in front. Norton looked at the referee, Dick Young, as much as to say, make him quit pushing my head down.
The physical strain is showing, I think, on both fighters. They both look tired. And remember what Ali said. He said that Ken Norton may be too fine.
Oh, a left and a right. And that sent Ali to the ropes. He got his guard down. Ali went high and then came right back head hunting with the right hand.
Can he take a punch?
Woo. Ali thought that the lightweight of 205 would detract from the skills of Norton. I don't believe it has, do you?
Ali, pinned again, catches a terrible hook. Holds on. Right. This is Norton's strategy, to get him in those corners and then to punch him with both hands. And it's paying off.
Angelo Dundee with Muhammad Ali. How'd you score it?
The fight is all even on my card.
You gave that one to Norton, so it's 4-4. Unofficial, of course.
What a punch. Another one. Can he take it?
The scorecards will be officially signed by referee Dick Young and judges George Latka and John Thomas. Round 9.
Norton doing the jabbing now.
Norton's been getting to your fight in the last 2 rounds. What's up?
Now we're going to see which man is really in the best shape. Condition could tell for the last 4.
Another good combination left-right by Norton. Not as severe as the previous round, however. Ali has quit moving, at least temporarily. Oh, a slashing right hand. It sounded like almost an open glove by Norton. Kenny's attitude is that of an accountant going to work, auditing. Determined, conscientious, competent.
Ali's got to get out of those corners.
And Ali, hoping to get back some of the sap in those legs that carried him around so brilliantly in the first rounds.
Norton hit him low.
I did not see a warning, and I looked for it from referee Dick Young.
Norton has no fear of Ali's punch now. He just wades in and punches whenever he feels like it. What a right to the midsection.
Norton hit him with a left jab, drove it through the glove. Both men exchanged jabs. Ali, another Ali.
Right hand by Ali. It's staggered Ken Norton.
Norton seems to be just a little bit wobbly-legged here.
Staggered him with the right hand.
We'll see. If Ali could get across another one right here, he might. 40 seconds left. The crowd is going absolutely berserk as these fine heavyweights unleash
Fight
their
of the
attack.
year. Look at them eye each other.
20 seconds left in round 9. Both men are apparently quite tired. 15 seconds. Ali having a scoring round. And now Norton scoring on his own. 5 seconds left. 2 seconds. 1. Highly emotional in that round.
Head bowed, listening to Angelo Dundee. See both of them. Ken Norton on your left. Don't they look tired?
So we go to round number 10, and you scored that round for?
Ali.
He leads on our unofficial card 5-4.
And it's very unofficial.
Chick Hearn here at ringside along with Bud Perillo. 3 grueling rounds, 9 minutes left, or will it be less?
Remember what Ali said, it can't go the distance.
And I remember what you said in our pre-fight chat. Ali to stop him in 10. Norton's style appears changed, as though he had taken on a new respect for Ali's punching power.
Ali in command. And look at the movement.
Starting to dance again,
He's been fighting for a half hour.
That was low. Right above us now. Ali's going with the left. He's 3 years older than Norton. Ali, 31. Good left hand by Norton. Shoves Ali to the ropes.
The old Ali wouldn't be trapped in a corner like this. The only other time it happened was against Joe Frazier. And I guess in the first Norton fight.
A half a minute left to go in round 10. Regardless of what happens in this fight, Norton has established himself as a real heavyweight contender. And Muhammad Ali, a brilliant fight.
Norton's best punch of the round right there. A round which I felt was pretty even.
So if you scored it even, we'll go to the 11th round of our 12-rounder with our unofficial card reading Ali 5-4. Dick Young, in case we should neglect it, and we should not, doing a masterful job as the third man in the ring. Split screen, and you get a good look at both trainers, Dundee and Futch, and both fighters, Norton and Ali. Round 11. Wow! Norton tried to end it right there. Norton got through that left jab. Ali missed and ran into a right-hand hook. Looks like they both think they're about as close as... Oh, right in the breadbasket, and that hurt Ali. Norton going body hunting.
After the knockout.
Norton hurt him in the breadbasket temporarily. But I'll tell you one thing, Ali, like Norton, is flat on the tummy. 2 minutes to go in the round.
Kenny won't let him rest. Ali holding on. There he is in the corner again.
Is Norton too tired to take advantage of it? They're both very fatigued. Two hooks to the side of the head of Norton. Corner again. Where Norton's punches had some zip before. They're slow getting there, but that right-hand uppercut hurt Ali. The left hook misses. That's picked off in the glove of Ali.
Ali's losing his pants. Pull him up.
A minute left to go in round number 11.
He may be losing more than that.
"45 seconds left in the round. Picked off in the glove. Woo, the roundhouse missed. "20 seconds left in round 11. Seconds. Kenny got off balance, lunging at that combination. Ali did not land any yet. None of those punches landed.
Norton is stiff tired. The way the round started, you thought that Norton was going to knock Ali out. Norton was all out at the beginning with tremendous body punches. Right there. Oh, that staggered Ali. You saw the wobble on his right leg.
How'd you score the round?
The fight is all even going into the 12th round on my card.
Bud Ferrillo gave it to Norton.
Who'll win it?
3 minutes of excruciating time for these two fine, well-conditioned performers. This round could win it for one or the other. A man's entire fistic future may be riding on this round.
And he's on his toes again. He's on his toes.
Norton, I believe,
Staggered
is
Norton.
tired. Remember, Joe Frazier says that's the place to go to the body. Ali with a beautiful combination. Ali coming on strong.
How about Ken Norton?
Fantastic display by both men. 2 minutes to go.
He's talking to Ali again.
A minute and 45 seconds to go. A minute and a half. We're right where we were when he started. Norton on the trail of Muhammad Ali.
He's back in the corner. but Norton's too tired now to punch back.
1:15 to go. 12th and final round. A very tough fight to judge, very tough. 1 minute to go. Ali caught a left hand that hurt him. Another left that hurt him. Another left. 45 seconds to go. Beautiful right hand.
Turn Norton's face around.
Ali scoring. Norton driving him back again. Half a minute. "20 seconds left in the fight.
Here comes Norton. Ali holding on.
10 seconds left.
Going the distance.
And there is the bell. Kenny Norton and Muhammad Ali drilling a Los Angeles.
We have a split decision. Judge John Thomas at ringside scores it 6-5, Ali. Judge George Letka at ringside scores it 6-5, Kenny Norton. The deciding vote was cast by your referee, Dick Young. He sees it 7-5 to the winner. Split decision.
Well, we've got the split decision. All right, we're with Muhammad here. Champ, a great...
Right here at Yankee Stadium in New York City. The 16th time. Ali is running, trying to get to Norton. Now we're ready. The stage is set here, Dick. This is going to be a fight.
He tripped over his own robe as he went to his corner.
This is going to be a fight tonight.
Kenny hasn't paid any attention to him, any of his antics, just warming up in his corner, shadow boxing, jumping.
Now we're getting ready.
Look at this. Ali is going into that windup.
Here we are, round one. Heavyweight championship fight. Yankee Stadium. The champ, Muhammad Ali, in the white trunks. Ken Norton, the challenger, in the blue trunks. They're both feeling each other out now. This is round. Ali lands a right on the head. Ali is talking to Norton. No blows exchanged that time. Ali is standing just like he said he was, flat-footed. Norton reaches over with a left. That was blocked. Ali charges in, stops. Ali is talking to Norton. Norton slipped a left in. But Ali is talking to him. There's a right by Muhammad Ali. Ali has the right hand ready. He misses, hit over his head. Ali has changed his style. Ken Norton hasn't changed his style at all. Ken Norton dives under. Ali talking to him. Ali comes in. Norton sort of blocked though. Ali is trying very hard to land some right hands. This is what he said he was going to do. Ali said he was going to knock Norton out by the 5th round and may do it in the 1st. We got 1 minute and 28 seconds left. Referee's warning about hitting behind the head. Norton blocked that one.
Minutes to go in the round. Nothing solid really has been landed by either man.
Ali is saying, come on in, come on in.
Ali is doing more talking than punching.
Yeah. Ali hasn't been able to land the right hand yet.
Ali is warned for pulling the back of Norton's head. Good right hand.
Hard right hand by Ali. 35 seconds left in the first round. Good left by Ali. Norton staying and still dragging that right foot behind him. 19 seconds left in the first round. Scheduled 15 rounder. 10 seconds left. Referee's trying to break the fight. 10 seconds. That's the end of round number 1. Dick? Well, Dick, that's the end of the first round here at Yankee Stadium.
Frank, that Ali had a slight edge in that round because of that good right hand he landed with about a minute to go. There wasn't too much effective punching. That was it. Now look at Ali. Instead of resting, he is leading the crowd again in a chant, like a choir master.
That's Muhammad Ali's style, walking around with his manager walking around, Angelo behind him. Norton is also standing in this round, so Ali hasn't psyched him out on that, Dick. You see, Ken Norton didn't sit down, Ali didn't sit down. So I guess they're saying, you know, if you can do it, so can I.
Frank, we have a distinguished jury of experts here tonight. We have Red Smith of the New York Times, Stan Hockman of the Philadelphia Daily News, and Frank McGee of the London Daily Mirror, and we will be consulting them from time to time to see just how they are judging this fight.
Round 2, New York City, Yankee Stadium. Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight champion of the world, Ken Norton, the challenger. Norton is coming out and he's putting a little pressure on Ali this time. Ali's keeping him off with the left jab. Muhammad Ali is talking. Ali is saying, oh, come on in here, come on in here. Ali holds his hands up and tells him to hit the body. Norton lands on right. It didn't have too much power on it.
Overhand right, got him on the ear. Wasn't well directed. Not quite accurate.
Muhammad Ali can take a punch, though. That's one thing. No matter how hard you hit him, he can stand right up there and dish him out, and he can take it. Ken Norton constantly bearing in on, going to the midsection.
All right, come on, let's go. Step back.
Referee breaks him apart. Ali covers up. There's a hard right by Norton. Muhammad Ali doing some kind of dance.
Ali goes into his shimmy, making believe that he was staggered by that punch.
Referee warns Ali to stop holding. That could be considered a minor foul in the state of New York. Norton's trying to work on the midsection. Ali is blocking those shots. Ken Norton constantly keeping the pressure on him. Ali pushes him off. Norton comes into the midsection again with a left.
And he's talking back to him now for the first time.
And he said, Ali comes to the left and right combination of the head. Norton bobs and weaves and comes back. Ali comes back with a right and a left. That one was blocked. Norton covers up. .39 seconds left here in the second round. Muhammad Ali is talking to Norton. Muhammad Ali now is backing off. He's retreating. Exchange blows that time to the head by Ali and to the body by Norton. Hard punch to the midsection by Norton. Norton goes to the left, to the head. And that's the end of round number 2. And now they're arguing between rounds. Muhammad Ali said that ain't nothing you're throwing out there. And Ken Norton said, what do you think you're doing? Ali went over and sat on his stool for about 2 seconds, hopped right up. Ken Norton still refuses to sit down on his stool. Dick, Twana, what do you think about this? Well, Dick?
Twana's lost her mic for a moment. I think we'll try to get her back in the action.
All right, let's get these scoring in here right quick.
Well, I've just heard from our jury of experts here, and they are unanimous. And by a strange coincidence, I have the same scoring. All men gave Ali the first round. All men gave Norton the second round. So we are even after 2 rounds, 1-1.
All right, now we're getting ready for round number 3. Muhammad Ali up with his famous windmill. Ali comes out and he acts as though he's going to come right out and hit Norton. And he does with the left. Norton still dragging his right foot, body turned on an angle to Ali. That was blocked. Ali comes with the left jab right on the head. Ali lunges in and misses.
Hear him? You ain't got nothing.
Yeah, that's Ali is talking. Ali, Ken Norton. Norton comes around with a long right. That's down, but there's nothing on it. Ali blocked it. Ali's trying to fast right chop. Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton, exchange left. Ken Norton keeping the pressure on him. Muhammad Ali is taking that left and he's just sticking it in. Referee wants him to break. Ali's going to cover up now. Norton is going to make
good overhand right by Norton, got past that guard.
Muhammad Ali is trying to land that right. Ali comes with a combination. Right was blocked, but the left got in. Nobody believes Ali got a right hand, but Richard Dunn. All right by Norton. Muhammad Ali comes back, but it's blocked. Ali misses. The hard right hand coming over the top. Ken Norton is coming over the top with Ali. Ali is still saying something to Ken Norton. Right-left combination by Ali. Muhammad Ali and Ken Norton. And Norton is exchanging a few words with Ali at the end of the round there.
Norton's plan seems to be overhand rights to the head, left hooks to the body. Those seem to have been his scores in the early rounds.
Yes, let's look at that overhand right here, because I heard his corner holler for to come in there with it. You got it. Here we go then. Norton's got him set up. There it is.
Well, we have our first disagreement. Our 3 judges all agree that Ali won that round. I favored Norton in that round. I think those shots to the head, those overhand right hands, earned him the round. Gentlemen, do we have a mic here that we can talk to our experts with? How about this one?
Now we're getting ready for round number 4.
You three fellas seem to think that Ali won that round. I thought Norton had a
I thought
slight-
Ali clearly won the first 2 minutes of it. Norton landed a couple of solid overhand rights late, but I couldn't give him the round on those.
Thank you, Red. That was Red Smith of the New York Times.
Well, here we now in round number 4. Norton's corner is telling him, get him in the corner, come over with the right. Muhammad Ali lands 2 left, another right by Ali. Muhammad Ali has a flurry of punches. The right comes in there with Muhammad Ali. Left-right combination by Ali.
I think he shook Kenny a little bit with that flurry.
Yes, I think so.
He caught him in a crouch, landed 4 very effective punches.
There's that right hand coming over time. Muhammad Ali just got out of the way of it just a little bit. It didn't land solid. Ken Norton has come up with this overhand right. Norton jumped off his feet that time to hit it Muhammad Ali. Ali blocked it. Norton smiled a little bit. There's a hard right.
There's that overhand right again, right on the chin.
Right on the chin. Norton landed that one that time. Muhammad Ali comes back with a right. Ali comes with a combination.
Good right leg.
Hard right hand. Ali comes in with that left. This right overhand again by Norton.
A little too long. It curled around the back of his neck.
Muhammad Ali saying that ain't hurting me.
Kenny's talking back to him now.
They're talking to each other now. That right hand land that time. Kenny comes back again. Muhammad Ali's covering up. Muhammad Ali is not talking to him. He covered up from that one that time.
Got him in the body, though.
Yes. Referee breaks them apart. And that's the end of the round. Muhammad Ali is saying you ain't nothing. So it's Ken Norton. Ken Norton is not sat down yet, Dick.
That's right. He's out Ali and Ali.
Now this is a strange one.
Certainly is.
Yes, now let's look at a couple replays here. We're going to look at it from 2 different angles, Dick. We look at Norton come in with his overhand right. Here's the isolated action. Ali back in the corner. And
There's
that's
that
the right
good overhand
land.
right, Frank. That's what won him that round. Look at this.
Now
Ali
Muhammad
can't
Ali.
wait for the bell. He's
Ali said he was going to do him in the 5th round. Muhammad Ali said he was going to beat Ken Norton in the 5th round. This is the round he predicted. This is the round that Ali predicted, Dick. He said he was going to knock Norton out in the 5th round. Ali's out in the center of the ring. Ali wants to mix it up. There's a left by Ali. Norton wants to come up with an uppercut. He's trying. The referee said, I'm telling you for the last time, Ali, I want you to stop that.
What he's warning him about is putting the hand in back of the neck. It's called holding and hitting.
that is strictly a no-no. Ali is staying on the ropes. He's blocking those legs. Ali is clowning around now.
He's on the ropes doing a shimmy. He's in the old rope-a-dope. Kenny is attacking it at the body. Tries an uppercut, but can't get through that rope-a-dope.
Comes over top with the right. Muhammad Ali. This is the thing that Muhammad Ali gets his corner shook up with. 1 minute and 41 seconds left in this round. And Ali may fight the last minute of the round.
He's looking for an opening in that rope-a-dope, can't find it. Now he goes to the rib and the kidney. That's what he's planning to do on the rope-a-dope. Attack the rib just above the kidney.
Ali is just standing there.
There's a good left. Got
Norton comes through there with a left. Ali's blocking the other shot. Just standing. This is within the last minute of the round. Round number 5. Muhammad Ali going through his. This must be his new dance, Dick, that he's doing.
That's his shimmy. He's done that before, but never quite as long. He's spending the whole round shimmying.
Fans want Ali to come off the rope and fight.
Crowd is booing.
Hard left that got in there by Ali. Norton blocked the feet. Ali is lunging with that right hand.
Just a grazing overhand right. Didn't quite get there by Kenny.
At the end of the round, Ken Norton says, "There's your 5."
Well, you got to give Kenny that round because unless you're going to give points for shimmying, which is about all that Ali did that round.
Yes, Ali does that every once in a while, and that's one of the things that his corner gets so upset with him when they're sitting over there. He's doing just a little bit of the shimmy. And there he is now. Let's look at it. I think Ali may have started that when he left Pinocchio in Tokyo.
Our jury gave the round to Norton unanimously. I joined them in that. Stan Hochman of the Philadelphia Daily News gave Norton a 2-point round. Stan, tell me why.
About Ali spending the whole round on the ropes with that indecent shimmy, the kind of thing that he can do without, and I just wanted to penalize him for behaving that way.
Here we are,
okay,
round
thank you,
6.
Stan Hochman.
Back at ringside, Yankee Stadium, New York City. Heavyweight championship fight. Muhammad Ali, the champ. Norton, the challenger. Ali is still doing whatever it is that he's doing.
He's talking and he's shimmying.
All right, step back.
Referee breaks him apart again. Ali with his shimmy and his talking. Very little hitting. Norton gets through with a couple left. Ali is saying, I ain't gonna be no running. I ain't gonna do no running.
All right, break.
Look at Ali. Looks around. There's a hard right to the head by Norton. Ali's fans liven him up a little bit. Norton is constantly keeping the pressure on Ali in this fight.
Without Ali leading them, the fans are chanting Ali, Ali, hoping, I think, to inspire him to a little action. Now Ali is just holding him off with that long left, just holding it out there.
They both have the same reach, 80 inches.
is hitting him on the arm now when he does that.
Ali comes to a hard right, and he misses.
Stop talking, let's fight.
Ali is talking during the whole fight. Looked like he wouldn't talk too much. That's how he got his jaw broke by Norton by talking to him. Ken Norton still coming in. Norton comes in. Ali laying back on the rope now. Moving the corner. Ken comes in with the rib.
Norton's working on the body now. Ali's in the rope-a-dope. Norton goes for the body.
Ali pushing him out.
Good shot to the body. Doubled up Ali.
That one hurt Ali. It was a left by Norton. Norton came right to 6 touches. And he's right back at the same place with another left. That round now, Ali, they put the stool out for him, but he's not going to sit down. Ken Norton hasn't sat down yet. He's not even worried about sitting down.
That was quite a body attack that time.
Those are the kind of punches that take something out of you. You know, when you come out there with those solid punches to the body, you know, they're going to take something out of you. Let's look at that body punch again that doubled Ali up there. Comes out set. There it is.
That was a real good shot. Those things could tell late in the fight. Body punches don't usually have immediate effect. That one did, but for the most part, body punches are a cumulative tactic that is supposed to take effect late in the fight. And again, we have heard from our jury, and again, they are unanimous in giving that round to Norton, so that Norton moves ahead in this fight after 6 rounds.
All right, we're in round number 7 now. Yankee Stadium in New York City. Ken Norton, Muhammad Ali. 2 great fighters. Norton seems to have a little edge on Ali now. Ali is taking this a little more serious now.
At least he stopped talking for the moment.
He stopped talking, he's taking this. Norton is constantly keeping the pressure on Ali. This is where people figure that Ali would be the strongest in the 6th or the 7th round.
Another shot right on the belt line.
Ali throws that left out there. Another left by Ali. Norton lands a left. Ali comes with another left. Norton goes back to the body.
Left-hand shots to the kidney. Those are going to hurt.
Combination.
Good right hook by Ali.
That punch may have fooled a little bit. It didn't land that solid.
A little short.
Ken Norton comes in with a strike. Ali comes in with just light left and right. Picking up points. Now Ali's getting serious. Norton misses that time.
And he's getting a little wild now.
He'll regroup himself. He blocked those. Kenny is laughing. Comes in with a left. Comes in with another left. Ali is drifting back to the corner. And he comes over with a right. Ali misses with a right. Lands a light left. Muhammad Ali comes back with another left and another left. That's the end of the round. Both fighters refuse to sit down. They're just standing as though nothing is happening. We're getting ready for round number 8, Dick.
I gave Ali that round. That's a slight comeback by Ali after Norton had won the previous 4 or 5 rounds. And again, the jury does agree, this time giving it to Ali. So that in our jury now, they have Ali 1, 2, 3 rounds, Norton 4 rounds. Hockman has an extra point for Norton.
Well, this is round number 8. Live in Yankee Stadium. Top ranked in Madison Square Garden. Puts on another big show. This one, the heavyweight championship. Norton comes out, gets a little careless, and Ali threw a right on him. Ali comes back with a left. Norton blocked those. Norton missed that, come on the shoulder, those body punches. Muhammad Ali's trying to cover up. Now Norton is talking to Muhammad Ali.
Good right hand to the kidney.
Good right hand to the kidney, but he missed that right to the head. Ali's throwing that left hand right on Kenny's face. Ali picks out a spot on him right on it. He lands punches right there. Norton. Hard left by Ali. Norton comes into the body. Well, it had nothing to do with these two guys when they got in there. Norton goes with 2 punches to the body.
Good right left to the body. An uppercut missed, actually, just a bit short.
It looks like Ali's punches are not hurting Norton again in this fight. Exchanging blows. Comes in. Norton comes and lands a hard right. Ali comes back with a left. Norton goes back. That didn't land. Now they're clinching.
Norton got a little bit of better of that exchange. That slugfest on the ropes.
Ali tried to come with a chopping right.
He said something to him that time. He shouted 2 snappy words to him.
Yeah.
And I think those are 2 words that we cannot quite repeat.
I don't think those can go on the air. They can stay in the stadium, but not on the air. Now let's look at some of that exchange that we have here. Norton comes in with a right, a left body. Ali lands combination. There's a hard right by Norton.
That was one of the few good shots to the head that Norton got in. Most of his good blows have been to the body.
Yes, and Ali landed a good
And again,
left.
Mr. McGee called that round even. Frank McGee of the London Daily Mirror called it even. Our other two experts, Red Smith and Stan Hockman, gave it to Norton. Frank, tell us why you called it even.
We're getting ready for round 9. Championship fight, heavyweight division. Muhammad Ali's going to dancing now. Now it's going to be the man in the best physical shape to win this fight. Ali said he was not going to dance, and now he is dancing. Ali's going to come out and try that jab. Now Ken will cut the ring off. If Muhammad Ali fights like this, he needs the entire ring. And Ken is noted for cutting it off. There's the Ali shuffle.
He said it the way in, no dancing, no shuffling, no fooling around. I am serious.
Ali can come out and dance and shuffle and throw that left all night.
He won't do it very long this time, not at age 34. He's not going to dance all night. In fact, I doubt very much he will dance for 3 minutes of any fun. He's talking while he's dancing.
Norton is forcing Ali to change his style now.
That's correct. Ali has not been too effective with his flat-footed and rope-a-dope style, so he's going to try something just a little bit different.
Ali comes with a left-right combination. Norton bends under that. Norton looks. Ali comes back with another look. Ali moves and he can stick with that punch, with that left. Every time the crowd reacts to something Ali does, wakes him right up.
Now you might ask if Ali is effective this way, why he doesn't do it more often. The answer is that at age 34, he cannot sustain this kind of attack.
Yeah, Ali can't do this more than 3 or 4 rounds. That's a hard right by Kenny. He got Ali in the corner. Ali is holding on and pushes him out.
Kenny is sneering at him now.
Norton has a very confident look on his face. Ali lands 2 lefts, right, into the bell. This fight is really getting to be something here now.
You see Norton strut to his corner?
Oh yeah, as though he hasn't done any work out there. You know. Now we're going to show you Norton's right hand right on Ali's chin. That was the left. He comes back. There's the right.
That was the best punch of the round, but probably the only punch, really, the effective punch that Kenny got in. Ali, meanwhile, was doing quite a bit of effective jabbing. Therefore, I think Ali won that round, at least on my card. The other 2 gentlemen disagree. The other 3 gentlemen disagree with me. Red Smith gave the round to Norton, and Stan Hockman and Frank McGee called the round even.
Well, how do we have this now? What's the totals? Without scoring, which is unofficial, of course. Here we are now.
I'll tabulate
round
it. I'll
10.
give it to you next round.
Round 10. Muhammad Ali is moving. Now we got Ken Norton still on a. Muhammad Ali needs a whole ring when he dances around like this in order to fight. But Norton was able to cut it off. Ali is now leading the chant for the people in dance. 20-foot ring. Muhammad Ali will dance all 20. He'll use every foot in it, every inch in it. Norton wants to cut it off. Ali comes over top on the left and misses.
Now here's an amazing thing, Frank. Here's the heavyweight championship fight. Ali is trailing slightly, I believe, at least on my card and those of our jury. And yet he takes time out while the crowd is chanting to raise his right hand and pump it up and down like Leonard Bernstein leading them in the music.
Well, that's Muhammad Ali for you, Dick. You know, there's a saying, Ali is not afraid of anything. And they say that knowledge eliminates fear. And Ali has the knowledge of this business here. He knows this game of boxing, and he knows every inch.
He knows showbiz, too, and that's what that is.
And he's just not afraid. Some hard punches to the body. Ali fights back. The referee looks like he's getting a little stronger himself. Muhammad Ali comes in with a hard left.
Good hook. Good hook by Ali.
Bring the rhythm up, baby. Bring it up. Keep that rhythm. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring the rhythm up.
Norton's corner keeps saying, break the rhythm up.
That's Bill Slayton. Norton's handler saying, break up the rhythm. That means jab. Jab, break up his rhythm with a jab.
Norton missed that time. That one glazed off of Ali's face just a little bit. No damage. The end of the round there.
Norton got in quite a few good shots right there at the bell. In fact, one of them landed immediately after the bell. It was on its way before the bell and landed afterward.
Twana, how do you see the fight going now, Twana?
Frank, it's hard to say. Ken Norton looks some kind of good. I'd swear. I saw the first two fights, and he's the only man that Ali hasn't beaten and hasn't proved that he can beat. He's going to have a hard time tonight. This is one hell of a fight.
All right, that's Miss Black America, Twana Kilgore.
She's become quite an expert in a hurry, hasn't she?
I'm telling
She's
you.
She's a great fan.
She dug right into this boxing business, and she is a real student of the game now.
And our jury split on that one. Red Smith gave the 10th round to Ali. McGee gave it to Ali. Hockman gave it to Norton. And I gave it to Ali.
With the section now, there's a left land by Norton. Ali comes back with a left. Ali comes with that left. Ali is not moving this round. Standing up for Ali. And now he's tapping his hands for Ali. Now he's coming up. Muhammad Ali getting a taste of his own medicine. Ken Norton is showing lots of superb courage here. Ken Norton telling him, come on, let's fight. Norton said, come on, let's fight. Muhammad Ali comes in a combination. Ali has done nothing to hurt Ken Norton so far. Norton misses that time. Ali moves out of the way. Norton lands two lefts. Ali comes right back with two. Ali misses. Ken Norton is talking to Ali, keeping him off with the left jab. Ali is on the hard right. Another right, another left for Ali. Ken Norton is standing there taking those punches. Norton is taking Ali's punches.
Comes back with a nice jab.
You know, when the title fight is on the line like this, you wonder what's going through the opponent's mind, the champion's mind. But you don't have to wonder what's going through the challenger's mind. That title is on his mind. Norton comes back with a right. Now Norton hollers at him.
They got a little scuffle after the bell that time.
Yes. Yeah, this fight here is going to be something. Muhammad Ali looks like he's getting a little tired, a little worried. He doesn't know what to do here at this point.
I don't think they're friends.
I know. I can see they're not friends at all because Ken Norton has not used his stool yet. Let's look at Ali's right hand. A good shot.
There's a right lead right there. Turned away just in time. Or else that would have knocked him down.
Muhammad Ali hasn't been able to use his right hand or do what he wanted to do. Ken Norton has taken everything that Ali is dishing out and laughing and talking about it.
And our four-man jury, three-man jury and myself all gave the 11th round to Ali.
Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton, championship fight, Yankee Stadium. Ali is bewildered at this time. He's wondering what should he do and what can he do to Ken Norton. Ali is saying something to him. Muhammad Ali has a barrage of punches. And Norton comes right back with a hard right. That was blocked. One thing about these two guys, we got two guys in the ring here tonight who both take a punch. Ali has a different look on his face here in this round. Comes in
good overhand
right. Norton is working on the body.
Clock on the scoreboard for the timing of the rounds is not working for this round.
We have to go by the official time. The timekeeper. Norton is trying to come in with an uppercut. Ali's on the ropes.
30 seconds to go in the round.
kept the pressure.
Norton missed it.
Eyes
I
hurt.
don't know if Norton caught a thumb or what, but he started grabbing his right eye.
We're going to have to look at this eye, see just what happened there.
Something happened
Yeah,
there.
let's take a look at how he grabbed his eye.
His reaction was as though he caught a thumb. I didn't see a thumb. It looked like he caught a punch. Here it is now.
Well, both fighters still standing up. We're moving right along in the fight. If you look at Norton's eye here, and it looks like Muhammad Ali stuck his thumb in Ken Norton's eye to me.
That's the way he reacted anyway.
Norton is telling her about it now.
Our experts are completely divided on that round. Red Smith has it for Norton, Hockman has it for Ali, and Frank McGee calls it even. That's Frank McGee of the London Daily Mirror, one of our experts from overseas.
Norton's eye has a little swelling in it there, his right eye.
It is puffed up from that, either that thumb or whatever that made him grab it at the end of round 12.
Norton's landing the punches there. Now Ali's fighting off the ropes. Muhammad Ali has so many things that he can do and do so well. From the inside, from off the ropes. Ken Norton has shown that he can take whatever he dishes out.
It is characteristic of Norton that he does not clinch and he does not step back.
I think they're waiting now. Ali throws a hard left that time. None of those closed. Landed. None of those landed. Norton is saying something to Ali.
Good right hand.
Now they're fighting now. Norton is going at Ali. This is a fight here, Dick.
They're slugging it out now. Norton's trying to bring him from left field now. That right was from way back.
Now, Ali, his trainer brings the stool up. Let's look at that again from an isolated angle here at these shots. This exchange. This is some exchange for two heavyweights. There's a right by Norton. There's a right by Ali. That one's blocked. Two real heavyweights. And neither one takes the time to sit down.
Well, if I have Norton out in front 8-5. Yeah, after 13 rounds. I'm waiting to hear from our experts on the 13th round. For 12 rounds, Red Smith has Norton out in front.
Well, this is round 14. We're going to know something here very soon. Whoever's in the best shape now.
And Smith gave that one to Norton, so he has him out in front 8-5, same as I do.
Ali tried for the killing punch that time. Norton's coming with those body punches. Ali comes right back with the jab. Change left hand. One thing, Ali has quieted down a lot, and he's slowed down a lot. Now Norton's on the ropes, and his manager's telling him to get off the ropes. Left and right. Wasn't that much sting on that one. Two heavyweights. Going to the 14th round.
Norton has a knack of picking off those jabs by sliding his right hand in front of his chin.
Missed with an uppercut that time. Ali comes with a combination that time. Ali misses. He has a strong combination. Ali missed with his right. Norton comes right back out.
Wild, that could be a sign that he's tiring just a bit.
Well, he may be getting a little tired, but Ali's tired too.
Ali's got a little red nose there.
That's the end of the round. Norton is yelling at him.
Is that a little blood on Ali's nose or just a red blotch?
I don't know, they're piling it down there a little bit. This is round 15. This is the final round, Nick. And won't nobody be doing nothing here. Ken Norton hasn't sat down yet. He stood up the whole fight.
That's right.
And it's like he's having a cheerleading session over in this corner now. And Ali's corner is very quiet. They're crying. Like
let's have a word with Red Smith here. Red, you gave that round to Norton, and you have Norton, if I calculate correctly, you have Norton out in front 9-5. A good lead.
I can only score him one
Here
round
we
at a
are.
time, Dick, and it comes out that way.
That's right, and I have him out in front, not quite that much. I have him out in front 8-6.
Ali comes out dancing in the 15th and final round. Norton is still talking. Crowd here at Yankee Stadium. I think this could be the winning round. Whoever wins this round could win the fight here tonight, just like the second Ali Norton fight 3 years ago.
was a pretty good right, left, right combination.
Ali comes back to the left. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the 15th and final round of this championship fight at Yankee Stadium. Norton lunges in. Norton may be getting a little too anxious. Norton is saying, I haven't finished with you yet. Less than a minute in the 15th round. And the fight is just about even. Ali is jabbing, he's dancing, he's moving. Ali is coming in with some blows. Norton is getting wild in the 15th round.
Fight the way he did the other in the 15th round. He's all over him. Chasing him.
Now he tags Ali with a hard right. Goes back to the body of Ali. As we look at the crowd over there, Ali's side.
Norton says, hey, he's shouting at him. Norton's shouting at him. Slayton picks him up. I think Norton has won this fight. I'll be very surprised if Norton has not won this fight. Fight with a late bit of action, as Ali did the second Norton fight. Here he has him in the corner. He's all over him. Red Smith gives that round to Norton. So does Stan Hochman. And McGee calls it even. So we have Red Smith calls it for Norton.
After 15 rounds of heavyweight championship fight with Muhammad Ali and Ken Norton, we're waiting on a decision. And I think Norton's corner thinks that he's won the fight, and Muhammad Ali's corner is mighty quiet, and they're wondering just what is going on here. But we'll have a decision here pretty soon. This is a very close fight. And now we'll wait for Jack
decision. Judge Bobby Smith scores the fight. 8 rounds Ali, 7 Norton.
8 rounds Ali, 7 rounds Norton.
Judge Harold Letterman scores the fight. 8 rounds Ali, 7 rounds.
8 rounds Ali, and it's a very close fight. This was a
scores the fight. 8 rounds Ali, 6 rounds Norton.
And now Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is the winner. Still the heavyweight champion. And now all of the North is broken out here.
The crowd is booing the fight, the decision.
All the North is broken out here. Ali is on the other side. We're waiting. We're going to try to get Muhammad Ali over here.